We have this Spring into Spring event 2025. I hope you guys are ready because this event is going from Wednesday all the way until Monday with rotating habitats. So we're gonna have different spawns. We have a brand new Pokemon debut and some really cool bonuses. So we'll break down all the tips, tricks, strategies in this video. So welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. Wednesday the 9th all the way until Monday the 14th, we are going to be having this event from 10 a.m. start till 8 p.m. finish. The bonuses of this event are going to be 2 times lucky egg duration, which is exciting, guys. I love duration extensions, especially on lucky eggs and star pieces. And if you guys do want to extend them even further with using less resources, you can go out there and play with other trainers, get into a party, and if you're in a party of 4 and you guys all use your max items or whatever item you're going to use, if everybody uses one of those, you get double the amount, right? So it's a great way to be able to extend all of your items. Not only that, we're going to get 2 times hatch candy, we're going to get shiny boost on Remoraid and Fletchling, and then finally half incubator distance when eggs are placed into eggs during this event, which is also an exciting time. I love these events, especially half incubator distance. Personally, I think eggs in generally should be half incubator distance. The amount of kilometers that we're walking, and we have been walking, it's fair, but it just seems a little bit extensive eventually. Like if we were able to turn through eggs a little bit faster, it would make the game a little bit more cool. Also, level 50 always should get 1 free infinite incubator for 2 total if you can get to 176 million XP. That's totally just. We are going to be getting the brand new Pokemon of Gossifleur, which evolves with 50 candy and Eldegoss. Okay, so I hope I'm pronouncing those properly. This Pokemon will be an all grass type that maxes out at 750. However, Eldegoss is going to be an all grass type again, maxing out at 2255 with an attack of 148, a defense of 211, and a stamina of 155. So this one may be good for Great League, maybe Ultra League. It depends on what moveset it gets. As of right now, according to Pokemon Go Hub, it's getting only grass moves. So the overarching spawns are going to be Remoraid, which has the boosted shiny, the Fletchling, and then the brand new Pokemon, Gossifleur. And then starting on day number 1, basically the entire 9th and the entire 10th, we're going to be getting Marill, Lotad, Ducklet, Dewpider, and then rarer Lapras. And these Pokemon are going to be the only ones that are really viable in PvP. Marill going into Azumarill, I feel like will forever be relevant in Great League. It's going to be ranked 22 with Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough at a 0-15-15. Lapras is actually in the Great League and the Ultra League rank 3 with Psywave, Sparkling, Aria, and then Ice Beam, which is the legacy move, in the Great League at 0-10-14 and in the Ultra League at 0-15-15. So really impressive on that Pokemon right there, which then after the 9th and the 10th, on the 11th at midnight, we're switching over spawns, which I kind of like this event structure as well. But make sure if there are some in here that you want to play, you go after it. Day number 1 is obviously about water typing, so using a Primal Kyogre would be fantastic. Anything at Mega Level 3 will be best. Primal Kyogre even better because it has one of the 3 Pokemon that uses an entire typing, which is going to be water here. On the 11th through the 12th, we're switching over into fire. We are going to have Vulpix, Ponyta, Numel, Litleo, and then the rare one of Hisuian Growlithe. So Litleo, the one thing I'm going to point out here is that the male version is rarer, and then the shiny male version is even rarer than that. So if you can come across one of those, you guys have a really rare Pokemon on your hands. And then the 13th and the 14th, we're switching over into grass. So like I said, if you want a grass mega, great. You can use a Venusaur. You can even use a Primal Groudon, which you can also use the Primal Groudon for the fire as well, because that's going to cover grass, ground, as well as fire. In this grass category, we're going to be doing Oddish, Hoppip, Roselia, Cherubi, and then rarer Alolan Executor. And then we're going to have some eggs as well. The 2 kilometers are going to have babies in it. Number 1 is going to be Magby at 756. Then we're going to have Badoo at 489. And then Mantike is going to be 713. And then the 5 kilometer eggs are a little bit underwhelming personally, which will be the 2 shiny boosted Pokemon of Remoraid and Fletchling, as well as the brand new Pokemon. So guys, remember that you are getting half incubator distance. Another strategy here is to just go after 12 kilometer eggs, hatch them on a star piece, and you will be able to realize much more Stardust, potentially cool Pokemon as well. And then let's not forget that on the 9th, at the same time, 10 a.m., we're switching over raid bosses into Blacephalon and Stakataka. Blacephalon in the Western Hemisphere and Stakataka in the East. And for the first time ever, we're getting the shiny debut as well, which is very exciting. And then let's not stop there. We have some field research to cover as well.
And the research tasks are as follows. Catch 3 water type Pokemon is going to be a Remoraid encounter for 391. Remember, this is a boosted shiny Pokemon, so it's a good chance that you have a better chance here at getting a Shundo, right? It's probably about Calm Day odds-ish, maybe a little bit higher, but I mean, like, catch 3 water type with the boosted shiny odds, I think is a pretty solid task. Hatch an egg will be a Flower Crown, Pikachu, or Eevee, 402 or 459. Wow, that's a pretty good task right there. And also, guys, I did want to apologize for something. Last time in the last video, I talked about the Raid Stardust, and I made a mistake. I thought it was Raid Catch Stardust, and it is the actual Raid Stardust. So some of you guys probably weren't seeing the Stardust numbers as you had anticipated from me, and I just want to say I apologize for that. It was just the Stardust coming from the raid that you get, not the actual catch of the Pokemon. So I did make a mistake on that, and I apologize. Then we have Hatch 2 eggs for a Remoraid, 391, Fletchling, 343, and Gossifleur at 288. And then a couple tasks are unconfirmed. That's catch 3 fire type for a Fletchling, Stardust, Pineapple, or Great Balls of 5, that's fire, or catch 3 grass type Pokemon for a Gossifleur, 288, Stardust, Pineapple, or Great Ball of 5. And then the $2 add-on research will be catch 5 grass, water, or fire type Pokemon. And then 15 Remoraid encounters, hatch an egg, use 5 berries to help catch Pokemon, use 15 berries, all Remoraid encounters for a total of 5. Then you will get a Gossifleur and a incubator and 5,000 XP. And then the spring one is going to be the catch 5 water, grass, and fire type. It looks like again for all Fletchling encounters and a Gossifleur encounter, an incubator, and an egg. And then finally, we're going to have a collection challenge, which is going to be from each of the days. We're going to have a Lotad, a Marill, a Ducklet, and a Dewpider for 5,000 XP, 2,500 Stardust, and a Remoraid encounter. And then for the fire, we're going to be catching all of the fire type wild spawns for the Fletchling encounter. And then for the grass type spring is going to be all the grass type spawning for 5,000 XP, 2,500 Stardust, and the encounter. And then hatching the eggs to one of each. In the entire spring into spring will get you the Gossifleur and an incubator, so it might be worth just to hatch in your infinite incubator one of each of these eggs, the 2 and the 5s, to make sure that you do get all of these hatches and get the free incubator.
Alrighty guys, that is gonna do it. Hope you enjoy this event. Stay tuned, stay diligent, get yourself the shiny, especially the Remoraid or the Fletchling if you don't have it. Obviously get some of the new Pokemon. Whenever a new Pokemon drops, I always try to put on the Mega Matching and get at least 296 candy right off the rip for the XLs. As soon as I get that XL, I know that I'm good for that Pokemon. So that's something that I did do. I was kind of underwhelmed about this last event, and then I looked around and I was like, burn me, I only had like 450 XL candy, and I got all the way to just about 1,200 XL candy just from putting on a matching Mega and going out and catching this Pokemon. So it does help, and it is productive to get it done with. So guys, that's gonna do it. Love and appreciate you guys. To all of my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take your support, subscription, participation to XL. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.